Mom knew him when they were younger. He used to come and fiddle and square dance at my grandma's house and eat chicken and biscuits. They pushed all the furniture to one room and they all square danced. And then when he was married to Irma, when they first married, they serenaded him with pots and pans because he stayed down here a lot. Right across the tracks over is where they was at.
In 1988, his office called and they wanted to come and visit our home. He asked us to invite people that he knew around, and we did. And of course, they're all gone now. All those people are gone. We invited. I fixed lunch, and then we come up here to visit. When we got ready to go back to my house, they said, "Come on, get in the car," to him and his wife. He said, "We're going to walk the railroad track. That's where we recorded." And they did. They walked the railroad track back to my house. And we made pictures outside of people he knew around here that we'd invited and just had a good visit. My husband, Sidney Bonds, Robert Byrd in the middle, and me. And Robert Byrd did what he wanted to do. He died in office. This is Robert Byrd. One of them didn't see him. I have to get up a little bit closer.
Right there in the suit. Suit with a bow tie.
My mother, she knew him, and she always thought he was the greatest. Yeah, I mean, he just had such a desire and love for West Virginia. He was the guy who sent my mother a letter when my sister's engagement came out in the paper. He sent her a letter congratulating her.
The campaign of '88, he was back here and made a commercial for his campaign commercial. And that's when my son was getting off the school bus and was walking up the tracks, and he mentioned his dad walking up the tracks, and he shook my son's hand on the commercial. We had an old blue tick and a trim walker, and they were barking, and he just loved the sound of that. He had them record that, the dogs barking too. I guess when he was little he had dogs or whatever, and but they didn't put that on the commercial.